are a lot of divisions Americans face on the day-to-day. A quick list, obviously politics, but gun rights, the rights of trans individuals, and the rights of queer individuals as more of an umbrella term. But if you think of the main three that I'm going to be talking about, at the center of all of those issues is how they relate to children, and how the public, parents, politician, and kids, what they all feel is best for kids. The rights of children are fought over on every front, starting with abortion laws. When does a kid become a kid? Gun issues, school shootings. There were 288 school shootings between the years 2009 and 2018, according to CNN, USA Today, and the World Population Review. All of the other countries that came up on that list in that short period of time, all of them, none of them surpassed 10. If you added them up all together, they would not reach the amount of violence that America faces. If moving on from intentional school shootings, unintentional fatal shootings by children who got their hands on guns who were not supposed to. In 2019, there were 98 fatal shootings, and in 2020, there were 128, according to NPR.org. But moving on from that those horrifying statistics on gun violence, there's the division of queer identity has been attacked a lot in the recent year. Ron DeSantis, probably one of the most aggressive politicians regarding this issue with his Don't Say Gay bill, which would prevent teachers from pre-K till 12th grade from discussing any queer issues, queer history, queer existence. They cannot acknowledge it. If they have a same-sex partner, they can't talk about them. Can they talk about the gay president? I don't think so. But moving on from that horrible infringement on free speech, there are laws being passed to prevent hormone blockers for trans youth, to block gender-affirming surgery for trans youth. South Dakota is forcing trans youth to detransition, and in Oklahoma, there are activists trying to raise that bar to the age of 26, making trans adults detransition into their assigned gender at birth. Why do we have politicians that are so concerned about kids that aren't theirs, except for when that action would offend their supporters? Gun violence, gun restrictions. Why do we create such huge divides in our society when politicians decide performing for a camera is more important than being real with the public? I mean, we don't have politicians out there who actually think their pronouns are USA or kiss my ass, but yet we have Republicans going to rallies claiming that those are their pronouns. Why is this idea of pronouns such a personal attack? Why don't we treat it like the basic English that it is? We have to step back from the toxicity we've created around all of these things. We have to stop treating the queer identities like they're some predatory attack on children. And we need to think about how guns are affecting our youth and how all of these laws are affecting our youth, because they are our future.